So here we are, another day on the farm. What's going on today is a little bit, I'm having issues with lights because my LED lights, just like these guys, I've been buying them out to the point where I can't even ship my lights, and it's a huge issue for Q4. I wasn't really ready for Q4. I heard people talk about it on their websites and stuff, but if you're not stocked here and people start buying and hitting you up, it's major. But it's a good problem to have. It's better to have that problem than have the problem of how do I sell my product. But anyways, at the moment I'm fighting these lights. I can buy these lights 3.28 feet long, all right? And I come up maybe 4 inches short on my majority of my light boxes. So what I've done is I've saved just a huge stack of these things, and I'm going to start soldering them together. And I bought little clips for them. I bought these little clips. Where did I put them? Right here. There's these little clips I'm going to try, but soldering them was so easy, it was ridiculous. So I literally just cut my light value in half. And then I went to Temu, because I still can't get these lights on time, but I went to Temu, and then they said, you can get them for 50 cents cheaper even than that. 50 cents, 50%. So, I'm getting such a good deal on these lights. It's insane from Temu. So don't be afraid. I can't wait to get my shipment from Temu and see if it's actually real, because that's a heck of a deal, and that saves me a lot of money. And I'm real excited about that. But moving forward, I'm just really burnt out from the Q4, and there's a couple specific items that I sold so many of I've never could ever have imagined. And one thing I've noticed is all my profits I'm just putting right back into my company with buying more and more things and expanding more and more. So I'm not, it's hard to see profit when all you want to do is just keep growing the company. It's hard to just stop and say, okay, let's just get some profit. That's the biggest problem. So yeah, anyways, I'm having issues with that. But then again, that's a good problem to have. You just get to a point where you got to stop growing and start taking a little bit of your earnings, you know what I mean? And that's where I'm at right now. That's where I need to be at. But at the same time, I kind of can't be at that. I need twice as many printers as you see bucking back through here. I'm bringing out more stuff. I'm bringing out more light boxes. I got a couple more things coming out. I'm always coming out with new stuff, so it's going to be every year. I'm going to have to figure out what to stock every year. So for Q4, because this is crazy trying to keep up with this. And I'm not kidding you. These lights, I was buying these for $9.99. I don't know how many light boxes I've sold. A couple hundred. So $9.99 times a couple hundred. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of money in lights, and I wasn't prepared for that. So, anyways, try to think ahead. If you got an item that's selling slowly, definitely prepare for Q4 at least 10, 20 product pieces ahead if you can, in my opinion. Anyway, so I did do one of these lights where I put a solder. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put a solder right there, and it worked no problem. So I'm just gonna solder them up. And then I'm going to use the reduced lights by 75% reduced lights. So that's the that's the plan going forward. Other than that, I do want to get some other things going on. Another light box I had in mind. Pen holder, I'm thinking I wanted to do that for a few days now. There's a specific pen holder I had in mind. Desk holder, whatever, you know what I mean. All right. So one thing I've noticed is, specifically with the AMS light, is a plastic spool of basically any kind except probably bamboo, but I don't use bamboo spools. Or anything that's wound too tight. At the very end will alarm out your machine every single time. It'll alarm out your machine all the way through the last quarter of a roll and just purge it right out. And if you're having issues where it's just purging your material right out, and it's going back and forth and doing a little line and coming back and purging, doing a little line and coming back and purging and just going through your material, that is 100% a tightly wound spool. A tightly wound spool can cause all kinds of havoc, and it's never spoken about. It's really underestimated. And I'll prove it to you every time. If you get into that situation, I would like you to do an experiment on your own and see if that's the case. And when you re-spool it with your drill, okay, you have to go a medium speed. So when you let go of the filament, it can't uncoil. If it's unraveling, you're wrapping it too fast. So there's a certain speed you have to go, and this is key to those AMSs. If it's wound too tight, man, it's not gonna run right, and if it's too loose, it's not gonna run right. So thank you.